Hi, I'm Joseph McClendon III, and I'm here on the set of Further, Faster TV, kind of in between episodes, and I just wanted to take a moment to poke my head in and do two things. Number one is to really just to introduce myself in case I don't know you already, and number two is to ask you a question, and then number three is I understand that I have the privilege of meeting you soon at a workshop that I'm going to be doing shortly, and I just wanted to bring you up to speed on what it is, what we're going to be doing, what to expect, so that we can hit the ground running. And first off, thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to share with you something that, quite honestly, I'm a bit passionate about, as you're going to see. And I don't assume, or I'm not so arrogant as to assume that you know anything about me or know who I am. By trade, I'm what's called an ultimate performance specialist, kind of a high-end life coach, if you will. And I have had the privilege, if you will, and by the way, all that means is through workshops and seminars and live interventions and one-on-one interventions, I help people get the best out of themselves. I've had the privilege of presenting to over 2.5 million people around the world over the last several years, and I taught at the University of Southern California for several years, and I work with movie stars and actors and actresses, Academy Award-winning actors, and sports figures, and some politicians and business people, and even some royalty in my day. And I share all that with you not to brag or to boast, but for two really, really important reasons. Number one, what is possible? And what I mean by that is not just for those people and myself, but for you as well, for everybody. And number two is I share it with you because I want you to know kind of where I come from, kind of what qualifies me to be talking to you now and when I see you here shortly. And I want you to know that because my background, as I am sharing with you, has come from because I've had some great mentors who have taught me, and now it's my turn to give back. So here's the question. If you had, and by the way, it's a trick question, if you had the opportunity to spend some time with a mentor, somebody that had the strategies and the tools to help you go further, faster in your life, what would you want to learn in that evening? What would you want to glean that you could take away that you could work with and change your life? And by the way, I said it's a trick question because it is. I've asked this question of thousands and thousands of people, and the answers pretty regularly come up, and they may not be yours, but I'll bet they fit in there somewhere. And they're not necessarily in this order, but people, number one, necessarily want to feel better. In other words, feel better about themselves, about what's going on, about the world around them, certainty and all those things. And unless you've been living under a rock, you know that we're in crazy times, and it's the person that feels better, the person that has their feelings in check, is the person that goes further, faster. I'll talk more about that here in a moment. The second thing that people want is they want to attract more, and I mean really attract more in their lives. Not just the secret and the laws of attraction, but the real mechanics of how to do that. And how to do that so that they can create it for their own lives. And then the third thing is that they want to have more certainty in their lives, and they want to have, you know, a place to start and know what to do, where to focus. So that's what the workshop that I'm going to be working with you is. It's called Create Your Fate, and I'm really excited about it. It's something that is, again, my real passion, and I'll share with you a little bit about it. First off, I designed it to answer those questions, not just answer those questions, but give you the tools. And I want you to know this. When I see you, it's not about you just coming and listening to Joseph McClendon teach. Teaching is great, knowledge is great, but it's not power. Action is not even power. Activity is power, and you're going to learn more about that. There's a difference between activity and action. Action gives you one-time results. Activity gives you lifelong results, and I'm going to share with you that's one of the components. But let me share with you a little bit about what to expect. Like I said, I love the secret. I'm so glad that they've brought that information to the forefront. However, it's a 5,000-year-old technology, if not more. And doesn't it make sense that we've evolved so much in other areas of our lives and in humanity that we've evolved that as well? And that's what I've done. I've taken the neurosciences, which my background is psychology, if you will, and mixed it with the laws of attraction and come up with a very specific, proven formula, if you will, strategy. You're going to absolutely love it to create more in your life. I believe that we all have the ability to influence the universe and things around us to bring into our lives more of the things that we desire. Again, I'm giving you this real quick, but you're going to understand more. And then the second thing is something I call emotional mechanics. Get this. How you feel will determine what you do. What you do will determine what you get. It's as simple as that. What you get will determine how you feel, and so on and so forth. And the person, as I said before, that masters, because doesn't it make sense that if you master, or that if you learn how to direct and control your own emotions, your own feelings, then you get that whole cycle going. So that's what I'm going to show you. I call it emotional mechanics, the steps of being able to do that. And we're going to get some experiences there. You're going to love it. The second thing is the mechanics of mastering your own thought process, or your psychology. Big word, but all psychology is your thought process. How to direct it, how to direct your focus and master it so that it becomes a natural extension of who you are. And also the difference, as I said, between activity and action. And then also how to get out of, because another feeling thing, something that I call overwhelm. Most people live their lives in overwhelm. Off and on and off and on. There's so many ways to be distracted to get yourself out of it, but those distractions take us away from where we're going. So I'm going to give you an unbelievable tool and the keys and the steps to be able to do that, and we're going to do it right then and there. I call it the Overwhelm Buster, and the 5 steps to relieve stress and all those things. And of course, to create connection with other people. Because my belief is, and I know you agree with me, that you're not going to do anything in your life. You're not going to attract more into your life without other people. So doesn't it make sense to learn how to attract more people into your life and have more rapport with them? So I'm going to share with you that as well. Last thing is what to do with what all I give you, because I don't want you to just go and come and go, I got a bunch of information, that was a great seminar. I want you to do something with it. So where to go, what to do first. So that's kind of a really brief overview of things. You're really going to love it. I look forward to seeing you there. And so last thing is this. Remember that life is exactly what you dare to make it. And fortune favors the bold. So boldly step up and dare to make your life magnificent. I look forward to seeing you there. You'll get more information here about doing it. Make sure that when you show up, you come and give me a hug or say hello, that kind of thing, because I'm just that kind of guy. I'll see you there, and I'll see you at the top. Bye-bye.